didn't get a chance to send you anything like an email or Facebook or anything like that. But I was thinking about changing Faren over from a land druid to a druid of the dreams, Circle of Dreams, and because I thought that was the closest one like Faren, and because I didn't want to like switch over to Moon Druid or Shepherd Druid, Circle of Shepherd or whatever. I thought this one was a lot like what he already was, and then I thought, it's in Xanathar's. What the heck? Do you have a problem with that, or should I change it back?
No, that's fine.
All right, cool. I didn't think you'd have a problem. That's why I just did it, and I figured I'd let you know.
Yeah, the switch out was to allow stuff from Xanathar's to be used, or stuff from my DM's Guild stuff to be used. But yeah, Streams is pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. It's. I think there's some things as Shepherd that are better, but like I said, it doesn't really fit the character. And I was like, I'm not like totally trying to min-max my character out. Only a little bit of that. Not totally trying to do it.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
Let me just start from the top.
You're the guy.
All right. 4 of you guys, Sten was going to go with you, but I guess he drank a little too much and didn't wake up in time to go to work. So, 4 of you guys get together and you head out. And after you sit out in the camp and you're really just poking around the city nearby, trying to, get a feel for things, pretty much right away, you notice an ordinary sort of side passage. Just the side of it just like makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Faren especially noticeably. And Shadow as well. Yeah, you guys are both. Shadow would probably even hiss.
Uh-oh.
Is this going into a cave or is this still just a path?
Oh, it's a dwarven city. Everything's kind of angular. So really and a tunnel is really just a matter of how tall it is. It looks more like a tunnel.
Okay.
Definitely dwarven. It's just, it's kind of not really out of the way or conspicuous, but you get hackles.
All right. Well, I look at Shadow and say, hey, maybe there's something we should look at down there. I'm getting a bad feeling about that.
Sure. Shadow would want to investigate the area.
Naturally. I will note real quick, we are going to be traveling at a little bit less speedy a pace. Keep in mind, if you don't avoid difficult terrain or anything to that matter, the Aboleth's lair is this slimy, and everything is difficult terrain.
All right.
So it's difficult terrain because of what reason? I'm sorry?
Anywhere outside of like any inbound dungeons, the Aboleth's lair is technically the city of Dighgrum. So every place here, unless it's inside of a enclosed zone, and Chad wants to do it differently because he's the DM. But if we're out and about, everything's difficult terrain because it's slimy.
Slimy. Okay, got it. I just wanted to know the nature of the difficulty. Super.
Yeah, and also
actually, yeah. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, John.
I was going to say also to any water source that you see that's available also has kind of a viscosity to it, like oil. It's like thicker than water, and so it's not drinkable. And also, if you try to drink it, it'll make you sick. That's it.
Yeah. So again, I'd want to investigate the area.
Okay. And as John was saying, like everything's kind of slimy because of the Aboleth's lair. It looks like that slime on into this tunnel for a little ways, at least as far as you can see. But yeah, so it's just hey John, how do I move them to the map?
So you can either go to the initial startup page, highlight the characters, and then right-click and copy them, Or if you go over to their character sheets in the journal and click on the character sheet so that you can pick up the name, then move the name over the thing and drop it, and it'll put the person down on the map.
Oh, just the one right here in the little handout for the...
Like on the right side, like where it says player characters, just
oh
grab
my gosh.
Clementine, Shadow, so on and so forth, and move them over. See how it works?
Okay. Did you just move?
No, well, you just put a new one of me on the board. Do you know how to go to different maps?
Negative.
Top of the map, there should be like a zoom bar on the right side.
Yeah.
And just above that, there's a page toolbar. It looks like a little piece of paper.
Right.
If you click that, it'll bring down a pull-down menu, and you'll see that there is another map. It says Dighgrum Nevi's Tomb. If you click on that, it moves you to it.
Yep.
And then you can pull people's tokens down into the starting zone, which I believe would be Zone 1.
Here we go. Here you go.
Perfect. Good job.
Andy, you see that?
Nope.
No. Okay, so another thing you need to know is go back up to the page toolbar, bring it down. See how there's 3 options, Start, Dighgrum, and 33 Archived?
Yeah.
See how Start has a flag on it that says Players?
Yeah.
Grab the flag, and then move it over to the map you want them on. There you go.
Oh, cool. I'll just delete this other shadow.
No. You wanted that shadow there.
Oh, whoops. Here, let's
Now
try
I
it
see
again.
black page.
Now you see something, right?
It's a black page.
Scroll down to the bottom. Andy, you should see.
Yep, I see it now.
Yep.
Sweet. All right, so yeah,
Sweet.
you're creeping in. I want you to make a stealth check.
Sure thing. One of my better checks.
Yup.
How about that there?
All right. Sweet, man. Let me... How do I... Shit. Okay. I know how to do this. I'm getting a feel for everything.
It's okay.
Take your time, man.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
This is great.
This is like behind the curtain. We're kind of seeing some of the background stuff that it takes to run a game.
Yeah, I mean, this is totally the easiest, best way for me to learn. It's just do it. Okay. Let's do... Oh, okay. Hold on. All right. Yeah. Good thing, Andy. You don't notice anything. I mean, you see what you see. It's just a narrow tunnel that's leading into this very definitely dwarven architecture.
Do we have any dwarfs with us?
We do.
You got Varn.
Can I call Varn over and ask him to examine, the stonework?
You kind of head back out and start bringing us in. I'm not going to let this party split up anymore.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and take charge.
Yep.
I say, let's go. And Ian, you don't have vision yet. He hasn't dropped your token, but all of us will go in into the tunnelway. I don't have dark vision.
Neither do I.
You do, okay.
I know, neither do I. Yeah.
Do you have
I have dark vision.
Okay. Faren, do you have a means of creating light?
I was going to produce flame, and that kind of works as a miniature torch, but...
Okay. So yeah, just drop our tokens down, Chad.
So I can click on that if you want to look at it.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I wish that was an attack. That was
All right.
It's okay. I see it where it needs to be seen.
So as you're moving it down the tunnel, I'm gonna, tell you guys all this as I bring everybody's characters in.
Sure.
As Shadow's moving down the tunnel, he notices that the slime's on the floor. It's kind of like seeped its way in here. Pretty dusty and like sandy. And and a lot of that has soaked up a lot of the slime and kind of stopped it from getting too far in. Further into the room, you realize that the sand's actually pretty deep. Okay, so there's Shadow, Faren.
Nope. So you want to go to, you're in handouts.
Whoops.
So you want to go to player characters at the top.
Yeah.
There you go.
Varn.
All right, I have a lantern. You don't have to produce flame. Or
I'll
I
do
don't have
it
a lantern. I don't have a lantern. I have a sword. Sorry. She pulls up her sword, says a word, and it ignites in flame.
Nice.
Shadows start flickering along the smooth stone walls.
Shadow again asks Varn to check out the stonework.
Okay. And Varn will. This is interesting, a side passage here that previously marked. This is going to be with an additional +3, so it's going to be a 20.
I only saw one roll.
Yeah, it's not with advantage. It's just I get double my proficiency on stone cutting checks.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
So rather than
15 plus 3 minus
switching,
1.
because I am
you're
trained
good.
in history, rather than switching it back and forth between expertise and not.
More than enough. You can tell just from like the way it's constructed. It reminds you of the kind of like architecture you would see in crypt. While those are kind of they're usually very conservative in their design. Short entrance into a single chamber. And you can already tell that this place has like doors and side passages. Locations seem kind of out of place. So, impression this is some sort of crypt or tomb, but you're not sure what it's doing tucked off in the corner of the city like that.
All right. I will actually make that observation known. It is very curious that they would have a crypt here as a side passage rather than close to the temples or near the home.
And that's that, Dwarven.
But it is obviously dwarven work.
Yeah, it's obviously dwarven, and it's obviously the kind of stuff you would see in a crypt or a tomb. But it's nothing like opulent. If this was somebody important, there'd be like lots of etchings and like filigree and stone carvings and statuary and stuff. Like it's almost like somebody built it and didn't put anything in there.
Right. So I guess Shadow's going to want to move ahead slowly and carefully, checking along the way. So this being difficult terrain, just tell me how you want to handle that.
So I saw John roll a history check as well.
I was just doing it for my own nonsense. Don't worry about me. But you did mention that the slime kind of like was ingratiated into the sand, and then inside the room up ahead, the sand was pretty clear and level. I would suppose that this slime effect hasn't really gotten in here because it's dry.
Yeah.
That sound right? Okay, cool.
So we'll
See,
move
like,
up.
Like the sand's not so much deeper as it's kind of just like kind of piled in the corners.
Oh, okay.
Like drifted.
Mm-hmm.
I get you. Okay. Yeah, Shadow Scout ahead.
So we're moving to the corner, to the end of the passage where it opens up into a larger room, and take a look.
Who has? So what is lead?
So yeah, Shadow Scouting ahead. While he's doing that, Clementine looks at Faren and kind of gestures for you to back up, and then I gesture for Varn to move forward, so that the two fighters are in front.
So
and as Varn moves forward, it sounds like an epileptic blacksmith in a tin shop.
Make that noise.
He's in plate armor covered with heavy gear and 2 packs and a merchant scale and a bunch of stuff just rattling on him. It's like, yeah. Like, Varn is not sneaking up on anyone.
Got
He,
it.
he takes
Hold
a
on
step,
second.
and everyone knows where.
Farn, this is the first time you've actually done any like
Okay.
close
Let me
looking
try this
at Clementine. You thought she was wearing plate armor, but the closer you look at it, you realize it's not metal; it's lamellar, with a very high polish on the outside. It looks like it's a reinforced like leather lamellar armor.
You guys see these rolls?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Okay. How do I roll invisibly?
you don't for shadows, but in the future, if you want to, you would
It's
slash GM
GM.
space and then the dice. But yeah, for this, don't do that. And if you're wanting to roll specific things, like
Yeah.
on character sheets, like
Uh-huh.
for creatures,
Yeah.
or something to that effect, if you
Yeah.
bring up the quest sheet, there should be, it looks like a hot link for the creature. If you click
Yeah, I've
that,
got
bring it up, and then if you just
block
go to their
pulled up.
go to their sheet and click the skill, just like
it
you would on
has
a character sheet.
Got it.
0.
So Shadow notes to the group that he sort of points forward to the north and then to the east, and there seem to be doors or passageways that way.
Yeah. See, so here's the thing. Basically, yeah. Okay. If that's where you stop, then yeah, that is what you see. Those 2 doors.
Okay. So again, slowly and carefully, checking for traps and all that jazz. I'm just going to go over here and look around.
Okay.
Roll me
You can
Roll
cut out.
investigation check. Are you looking at the door?
Sure, this one right here, the one
Okay.
that's directly in front.
Okay.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Damn. Yeah. There's no traps. Pretty kick-ass dwarven lock on it though.
Varn
What
set them all off from 30 feet away.
So
Yep.
What kind
Shadow
of door
moves
is it? What kind of door is it?
there. This pile of sand here explodes,
Uh-oh.
and a scorpion comes out.
Oh
Okay.
And this.
no! Am I surprised by that?
Yeah. Definitely completely buried in sand.
Got it.
So,
Almost like they were sleeping.
Chad, on the monster block, you'll see
Yeah.
that they're kind of like purplish pink colors for like a lot of different things, and
Uh-huh.
for the abilities. If you just click them, they will roll them just like a character sheet.
Okay.
So if you're attacking him, just click the attack.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it does. Kablam.
That's a miss.
Oh, yep. 13 misses.
Yes.
Cool. Then it takes its turn. Or wait, I'm sorry. Now let's roll initiative.
So what you want to do, since you're the DM, over on the left side you have that toolbar. See the little time clock?
Yep.
Click it. Now it's up on the board for everyone, and you can put it wherever you want. Everybody else can put it wherever they want, just like normal. And then
Sweet.
everybody knows how to do their characters.
So,
And same thing, if you select the token and you go find initiative on the character sheet for the creature, then you can do the same thing there.
What? 23?
it says no character was found for selected.
Yeah, hold on a second. Okay, click on the token. Okay.
Yeah.
You see how it brings up 3 options and there's like a little cog there that you've probably never seen before? Or might have. Click the cog. And when you click the cog, you want to click on... actually, I'll just do it for you. This one might be a little bit more difficult. It is a giant scorpion. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It's about to be a medium-sized lunch.
Try it again. Try it again with the initiative. The token has to be keyed to the character sheet, and that wasn't done.
Okay.
This module
Weird.
is not mine.
So do I have to open up? There we go. Wow.
Yep.
Awesome.
Now, once you have everybody rolled, which it looks like everybody is, see on the turn order there's a cog.
Yeah.
Click it, and then click on descending. There you go. It orders it up.
Sweet.
All right. Well, easy peasy. I get to go first. I hear an explosion of sand, a snapping of claw, and a rare.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm gonna dart to there. My
Okay,
shield.
As soon as you
Mhm.
move past that point, this pile of sand explodes, and another one attacks you.
Okay. All right.
Bam. 19 hit.
That will, but I will. Let's see. I will parry. When I'm wielding a weapon that I have finesse with, my sword, and I'm hit with a melee attack, as my reaction, I can add my proficiency bonus to my AC. I have a 19 normally, so now I have a 22.
Okay. Nice.
Is that a regular thing that any character can do with a finesse weapon?
No, it was a feat I took.
Oh.
So I had my weapon in my left hand and my shield on my right. As I was running past the thing, it popped up. I just quickly parried its claw and pushed it back, and then I'll come in and slash in on this other scorpion.
And this thing's gonna roll a normal initiative. And gets a 6.
And my positioning would have actually put me to here.
And
Okay.
he's gonna
So
go
we'll go-
before Varn because I'm assuming Varn doesn't have any dexterity.
He's got an 8.
He actually has a -1.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna smash this one. 26.
Jesus.
So
Yeah,
it'll
it
take.
does not like that.
Does anybody want to blow their inspiration? Oh, I have inspiration. I'll go ahead and just do the crit because, yeah. So
That's
20
plus
37. 37.
30. Jesus.
That's my first attack.
Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, okay.
All right.
Jesus.
Before my second attack, I'm going to go ahead and
Right.
I totally forgot about it. I should have done it this way. But I'll use my bonus action to shove it. So it makes an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice. I make an athletics check. I failed. Yeah. Go ahead and just contest. Yeah, you didn't lose. And then I'll just make my last attack. Miss.
Oh.
Probably, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And then see how there's like an arrow key on the turn order section? Yep, you got it.
Shadow, you're up.
Yep. So Shadow will step in and attack the ones directly in front. How we doing?
Yeah, you hit. And
Sneak attack. So
Sneak attack, roll it up. Please roll. Damn, yep, it's dead.
and then
Tried to
I'm
snap
gonna
you with a claw and you batted it aside with the sword.
yeah.
Chitters at you, and you just stick it in the eyeball.
Then I'm gonna step over here and do an offhand with a dagger.
Actually, how do I mark something as dead?
You can do it one of two ways. You can move it off the board like you did. You can select the token, and then there's like a little circle next to the cog. Click it, move over to the red X, click it, and it'll X mark it.
Oh, yeah, I don't see any cog when I click on these things. Oh,
When you click on the token, it's beneath it. There's a cog and like a little like eye piece. If you click the eye piece, you can select on stats.
Oh, cool.
You snailed
So
up.
I clearly missed the dagger attack, so I'm going to move back and behind Clementine. And I do not provoke opportunity because the
Oh,
swashbuckler.
right. I gotcha. Okay.
It's okay. I had to get used to it too.
But it is super awesome.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know I said this. Well, never mind. Faren, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess I will just throw my produced flame at this guy. That I can see part of him. So
Yeah.
I'll just do that. Oh wait, actually, I might have a better idea.
Multi-attack.
Actually, I might move up to him and poison spray him, potentially doing more damage or getting myself killed.
Give him the Fabula Pew.
I think that one's a 10-foot range, but if it's not, I'll move myself up. I'm just going to move there for now because I think it's 10-foot range. Yep, 10 feet. And okay, he has to do a con save. DC 16. It should have been
All
2d12. Yep, it was. Ooh, he passed. All right, I found out. Well, it's a dang scorpion. Of course, it's immune to poison or whatever. It resisted the poison. I should have known better. All right, I'll say, Varn. I think this needs a little elbow grease on this guy.
Okay.
We'll see what he can do.
Scorpion's turn.
Ooh,
So,
Scorpion's turn. You're right.
Low to the ground and like zips really fast right on over here. Stepping up on top of this guy right here. Multi-attack. First claw attack is going to be against Shadow. Second one's going to be against Clementine. Oh, okay. Well.
And then it attacks with fingers. Yeah.
Shadow.
Miss.
Okay, this one's against Clementine.
Miss.
And then this one is also against Clementine.
Miss.
God damn it, that would have been fucking
Dang,
great.
man. Wow.
Wouldn't even really faze me.
Well, I'm just saying, instead of just poking you guys with a claw, I should have just gone all out.
Yeah.
Just like on you. Anyways, so yep, that was that Scorpion's failed attempt to avenge it. Now it's Farn's turn. So
There you go.
No, he said Varn.
Yeah, there he goes.
Oh.
I was talking about Chad.
Oh, okay.
He clicked the initiative board and he just kept control of the call. So I'm getting proud.
Okay. It's still beyond 10 feet from me. So I will draw one of my hand axes and chuck it at it. And it shall be... Guy, you oversized
holy
lunch.
shit. Yeah, it's not happy about that.
Holy shit.
Okay, so that's gonna be
Good
16
one.
damage.
And wait. When I hit a creature with a weapon attack, I can expend one superiority die to attempt to goad it.
Do it.
So it takes two additional damage and has to make a wisdom saving throw, DC.
Okay, wisdom.
It takes a 2 regardless. But yeah.
Yeah. Was it DC 15 wisdom?
And has disadvantage on all attack rolls.
Except against me. Which
Nailed it.
It doesn't care.
Yeah, the axe like sticks it in the side and actually pauses for a second to look at you, and you're like, "Come on!" And it just like goes back to fighting the big ass crazy girl with the flaming sword. The weird ass.
There's another learning lesson here. So when you click the next button, it'll go to this giant scorpion that's dead. If you highlight your cursor over the giant scorpion's token on there, you can delete it. Yep, you got it. All right. And then me, right?
Yep.
Sorry, I'm being... I smash it.
John never gets to play, so he's super excited.
I just want to make sure that you get a good feel for it. That's it. If I'm overly tutorial-y, if I'm like a beginning level of a shooter, let me know, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and go ham.
Damn it.
So 13 on it there. And I keep forgetting to do it, but I'm gonna go ahead and try and shove it. So athletics check. Go ahead and make your contested. I win. So I knock him prone.
So you, was that 13 damage you said? 21? Oops.
13
I shouldn't
damage
tell
from
you
the
that.
first attack. I can see it, buddy, but don't tell them that. You're right.
Does that prone give us advantage on attacks?
It will give you advantage, yeah. It gives me advantage on my next attack, which is happening right now.
Like it's actually on its side.
Yeah.
Broader profile.
And then 15 more damage to it.
Why 15?
Because I hit it. I get to attack it twice. I also can use my bonus action, but I'm supposed to be doing it at the beginning. I'm not at the end. Because of shield mastery to knock it prone.
Smart girl.
Dumb girl. I should be doing it at the beginning.
15 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not happy. You actually managed to like hack off one of its legs. It's super pissed about it.
Yeah. Like I barreled it on its side and then swung out and cut like a couple of the legs off.
Yeah, you swung and like knocked it out, and it's definitely like the leg's still hanging on, but it's like twitching uncontrollably.
Next up.
Yep. Next up is Shadow.
Shadow's gonna swing at it. He has advantage on the attack, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Nice. How do we do?
Yeah, you hit it. It's dead.
Oh, just coup de grace right here. Boom.
Yeah, I mean, you like went straight up. You gave it the fucking tauntaun treatment. Like, if you ever wondered what the inside of a scorpion looks like, you now know intimately.
Beautiful. Scorpion ooze. Hey, let's check out those piles of dirt from which they came. Anything of interest in there?
It's like you start sifting through it and get through all the loose shit, and then all of a sudden your hand's just like into like a pile of slime.
Beautiful.
Almost like these scorpions were kind of just like scooping it all into the corner.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut the tails off of both of them and kind of hold them point away from me and kind of toss them like to a corner.
Varn will point out that those make a good whiskey, and you shouldn't waste them.
I'm not wasting them. I'm just getting them away from anybody who might be walking about this area. That's all.
Which corner did you toss them to?
The same corner the corner opposite of them. So over here.
Varn will pick him up and sling him in his bag.
Clementine looks to Varn. Suggestions on a passageway, my lord?
I mean, as a player, I know this, but I don't know if Varn would actually be intelligent enough. Can I do a stone cunning check? I want to judge air movement in the passages.
Well, you don't have to be a dwarf to know that the strongest course of air is coming from right behind you.
He has an intelligence of 9. He might not know that.
He actually probably doesn't even know he's able to breathe right now. He just falls over and dies.
His finger, and he's like, "Huh."
Oh, no, it's not 3 and it's not 6, John. It's 9.
Fair enough.
Roll me a wisdom perception check.
Actually, better. As he's kind of like fumbling around for a choice, I look to Shadow and I say, "Which door do you suggest?"
The one that I just checked over here. So let's go to the east.
Okay. I walk over to it.
Do you still want that perception check? This could be terrible.
No, you're fine. Wandering around and they're just not letting you out of their sight. It's okay.
I recover my hand axe and the claws from the scorpions.
Yep.
And start munching on.
The hand axe?
No, the claw.
Are you sure you didn't just mistake the hand axe for the claw?
He's not that dumb.
Come on, it's 9, guys. It's not 3, it's not 6, it's 9.
Roll me a perception check.
I open the door.
Yeah, you start munching on the hand axe.
You ready for exciting lesson number whatever we're on?
Yep, let's do it.
On the left side, you've got your ruler set, right? You see how there's like a cube out of the top? Highlight over that, and you'll see that there are 4 options. The 4th option is dynamic lighting. Select it.
Ooh,
And then
dynamic.
you'll see that the walls are in green and the doors are in red. Highlight the red, just like hover over it, and then hit delete.
All right, so there's a fancy-ass dwarven lock on this door, right? You checked it for traps. There were no traps.
Oh, it is locked.
You Yeah, so there is a lock. And it's got a rather like large, intricate lock. Suppose you got plenty of room to work. Should be a piece of cake.
Hey, Varn brought a
Yeah.
key for this.
Oh, somebody what? Somebody brought a key.
No.
Yeah.
Being done. Shadow, just
Oh,
do
okay.
your job.
Yeah, so Shadow's going to try to pick the lock. Shall I do that, Chad?
Yep.
Do your job, Shadow.
Oh
Done.
yeah, you just like you're like, huh? And you just kind of pop a pin out of your pocket, and it flips in the air for a second. You grab it and just start going to work. You trick the thing open in just a few seconds, and the locks open up and the door barely.
So highlight. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Sorry.
Beautiful.
I could even delete it.
You want to delete it on the door.
So, everything's relatively slime free. You can see kind of a little bit oozing from like the crack of like the walls and floor, but it's mostly just stuck to like.
Yeah, you keep cutting out.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. I look back at Shadow and at Varn. Marching order?
Yeah, yes. So are you indicating the order? So Shadow lead, then fighter, druid, fighter?
Well, we have 2 by 2. I'd say if you want to scout ahead, you, me, and Varn, and then Faren behind us.
Right. So Shadow notes that it appears that there's something on the north.
Hey, should I shut this door behind us, guys?
I mean,
No?
it's kind of heavy.
Alright.
Shut it by yourself.
Varn
We'll leave
could-
it open.
Just in case we need to retreat.
We can close it then.
So
Sounds
I'm going to
good.
make my way along and checking sort of carefully as I go. So just tell me what I need to do.
I mean, everything looks like super smooth, seamless. You imagine if it was slimy, you guys would be sliding all over the damn place.
Right. So Shadow points
you
to the
don't
north
see
and passes
any
to
sort
the
of
north.
indication of traps.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm sorry, you were saying, Andy?
No, it points to the north to indicate to the others, and then sort of points to Clementine that there's looks like there's a door to the east.
Check it.
Yep. I like to check it for traps.
All right, hold on 1 second. Okay. Go ahead and roll me that sweet investigation.
Oops.
A single block falls out of the door, and the place starts to fill with sand. I'm just kidding. That's not what really happens.
Oh.
I'm trying to find
What?
I'm trying to find something that I didn't.
For external hallways, just make it up as you go along. Like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Let me check this out real quick. Cool. Yeah, you notice that there's actually a tiny little mechanism that has a very thin wire that looks like it runs back down into the door, and you get to thinking about it, and seen this kind of thing before, and you know the kind of trap that it usually goes with. So you turn around and look behind you, and there's tiny little holes in the wall behind you.
Yes.
So you realize it's a trap where basically if you try to open the door or mess with the lock, it would release these darts.
You point them out.
Yep. Is it possible would it be possible to spring the trap without being hit by it, or would the better course of action, do you think Shadow would think, trying to just get rid of,
I mean, if
destroy
you're
the
trying
trap?
to avoid the darts, I mean, there's obviously things you could do. If you wanted to get like weird about it, you disable
Like,
the
for
trap.
example,
There's some way you could like block the darts.
Could I tie a string around the darts and move back and then pull the string to release the darts when I'm out of the way?
I mean, it's not a terribly intricate trap. You're pretty sure you could disable it.
Okay, so let's just do that then.
I will
roll me
keep my shield
another.
towards the holes, though.
Yeah,
Varn
excellent.
takes a step back around the corner.
Yeah, go ahead and
He's filled with confidence. Yes, disable that trap.
roll me another. Or thieves' tools. Yep. Oh yeah, you nailed it. You actually managed to like do it in such a way that you're able to pull a sizable length of the wire back out. It's pretty much like solid gold thread, and it's about a foot long.
Okay,
Save.
I'm going to save that and put it in my pack.
Yeah, you just have like a single thread of like solid gold. It's almost like a hair. It's seriously super tiny.
Let's go. Move.
Yeah. So you disable the trap. You pick the
Open
lock.
that door, yep.
Door opens. It's weird because when you open that door, you feel like a gust of air. It's been like under pressure, or it's just been like stale and hasn't circulated in a long ass time. Definitely smells like stale, musty air.
Wet or dry?
Like,
Well, if it's stale, it would be dry.
yeah.
It'd be musty if it's wet.
Well, you know what I mean. Just like old.
Right, and the reason
Well,
I'm asking, Chad, is I'm thinking about the aboleth, that's all.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, John's gonna give me the keys to that.
Oh yeah, the next door has the aboleth. It's just
Is
chilling.
the
Hey, guys, what took you so long?
there we
On
go.
the top left, yep, the dynamic lighting, switch it over.
That's why nobody wanted to play, because they didn't know they thought they were walking into a trap.
Yeah, right.
Well, we are walking into a trap. It's not the aboleth.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay, guys.
same deal. We'll walk
Yep.
through carefully, checking along the way,
I'm gonna get
pointing
rid of
out door to the east and then to the south.
Let's go ahead and take the door on the right.
Okay.
Or the door on the left, if you guys prefer.
I have a question. Which direction does the door we just passed end up, or does it open up in the middle? Because this could be.
What, the door behind you?
Yeah, the
Or
one
we just went in.
just
Yeah.
Yeah, it opened into the hallway.
into the hallway. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does it block off the hallway then?
No. I'm sorry. It opens into the hallway you're in. So it opens
Into the hallway that we're going into. Okay.
this way.
Got you. So it just slams against the wall. That's fine. I suggest the right door. You guys call. Or
That's
we can go
fine.
straight on.
Right door.
Sounds good.
I have no preference. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Good with that.
Varn does have some concerns since we didn't explore this whole hallway. We were just leaving. He
Sorry,
would
I
like to secure the door behind us after we're all in this hall.
All right, you and I can do that, Varn. We're strong.
No, he has pittance.
Oh,
He can anchor the door shut.
Right.
Yeah,
and then
so
we get
which
stuck in here.
Shadow, can you read Dwarvish?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Varn can read Dwarvish, I'm sure.
It's nothing. It almost looks like somebody just like chiseled it into the wall, but there's really no way to like roughly etch runes. You got to do it like the good old fashioned.
So you're saying I see runes against this eastmost door?
Yeah, there's just like a little line of runes on the wall. It's just like it looks like a single word.
Shadow's going to take a step back
yeah.
and call over any magic user to check it out.
Let's go to the door on the right. And I point to, or she points to her right, not the right of the screen.
Aha. Okay, so let's check that door then. Are there runes on that one?
Negative.
Okay, I would like to check it for traps.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. I wish I would have had some time to fuck with this map.
Yep.
Anyways, kind of bare bones, so it's hard for me to visualize what's going on. But anyways, yeah. So nothing special about this door. It is locked, and the lock is definitely tougher. Like this is a. You would say that the last one you just did with the trap in it was pretty much medium difficulty. This one's going to be really hard. Like whatever's in here, they don't want people getting in.
Would Shadow get the sense that if he had trouble opening it, he would damage the lock?
No, it's dwarven. It's super sturdy.
Okay, so let's try to unlock it then.
These tools.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Too
Yeah,
bad.
you.
It's feast or famine.
Yep.
Shadow steps back and looks to Varn and say, "What do you think? Can you do something here?"
He might be able to. I mean, he does have a crowbar. It gives him advantage strength checks. He could just rip open.
Now you think that might actually damage the lock, and it's not going to help anything.
Can I take another go with the thieves' tools?
Yeah, and if you want Varn to, because
Help?
he's already over there looking at the lock, you're like,
Can
"Hey,
you
Varn, give me a hand," and he like crowbar and trots over, and he's looking
So
at it.
use
And
the
he
help
frowns, and he's
action?
Like, eh. But yeah, he's using the help action, so you got advantage on this.
Yeah,
one.
I could do that. Yeah. It's
Okay.
no, not
Okay.
that's a false lock. You want the other one.
Yeah, this one, but you still don't get the lock.
Crap.
There might be a key for it somewhere else in the complex. Let's go.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Can I do an Arcana
check
check on this door?
Which direction does this door open? One that we were fiddling
That
at?
one.
Does it
The
open
other
into
door
the
is
hallway,
other
or does it open away from us?
It opens away from you into the room.
Okay. I might be able to jury rig some kind of pulley to keep the door from
Too much
opening
thinking.
with some rope.
We're here to scout. It's fine. If we find a key, we find a key. If we don't, we don't.
Yeah, the
Whatever's
door
in
that
there is
Faren.
not accosting us, my lord dwarf. Let's go through this door.
Do not like leaving an unsecured hallway behind us.
I understand, but if there's a key available, then we can use it.
I want to do an Arcana check on this ruin to see if I recognize it, although I'm not really great at that.
I mean, you don't even have to roll Arcana. You can tell just by looking at it. There's nothing magical about it.
All right, cool. I'll say I don't think there's anything magical about this, guys. Let's just open the door.
Yeah,
So
there's no lock on this door either.
All right,
It's
I'll open this door then. This is where something really bad happens to whoever opens the door.
yeah. To you guys, promise.
A giant boulder rolls down and kills all of us.
I'll block
Yeah. Oh, it's an idea.
Don't think too hard. Just do what it says. I love you. Yeah, I know the imagination is swimming right now, but
Unless it says kill the person that opened the door.
No, that's no. Not at all.
I'm a strong adherent of get the basics down first.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know I've kind of like
I know.
missed a couple things or glazed over some other things.
Yeah, it sounds like the first time I ever ran a D&D game back in the 90s. I know where you're at.
Anyways, so sorry, 1 second. Dynamic lighting. Boop. Boop, boop. Room, and it looks like there's like old movie scenes where people go into like these attics that nobody's been in for decades, and everything's just like covered in like cobwebs and dusty as hell. It's kind of like that, except it also looks like all this shit has been up in this attic for so long that it started to fall apart and rot away. It kind of creeps into the room. You just see not any real individual bugs, but you get the sense that like tons of tiny little bugs just like scattered.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of roaches in here, guys. Or beetles.
I walk out into the room. What's the height of the ceiling in here, and like, what is there anything that looks like it might be of import in the stuff, or is it just like furniture and old?
Yeah, it's
things?
like furniture and empty boxes and like rusty suits of armor.
Nothing that stands out.
Really usable.
Okay. If you guys want to take a search of it, go for it. But there appears to be another door, and it seems to be leading north.
What do you think? The searcher is Shadow.
Yeah, let's go. Let's check this door.
All right. Sweet.
That door also does not appear to have any sort of lock on it. So
Unlock, open.
Open it up.
And of course, he always goes for traps too. So.
yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
there's no nonsense
Moving
going
along.
on here.
Right.
So
Okay, we're at another door.
Come on, Varn.
Oh, this is a hallway. It's not a door.
It opens out into another door, yeah. And then there's another hallway with more doors.
There's a lot of damn doors here. Okay.
Yeah. I'm getting tired from opening them for you. Your choice on this one. There appear to be 4 options.
Yeah, I'm interested in these doors that seem to open differently than the others, or maybe they're just passageways. I don't know. So maybe we should go over here and take a peek.
Sure.
Oh, nope. They're just more doors. Damn it.
Let's go ahead and open one. Just pick one. I don't care.
This one right here.
Okay.
all right, hit me with that investigation.
Okay.
One second. Yeah, you see, this one's also got that one's also got a poison dart trap, but it's not like the last one, as it was triggered by like a little pressure plate on the floor,
Where is the plate?
like right below you. Pretty
Uh,
much, your foot was like on the edge of it.
So I'll see the trajectory of the dart.
Yeah.
But can we? Could I ask Varn to disable the plate with a piton or something?
Just use his glaive to step it down. Yeah.
Or yeah, we could just get out of the way and step on it. Let's just do that.
Yep.
Hey Varn, step on that plate.
So bam,
Move out of the way.
bunch of poison darts hit the stone door, clatter to the floor. And once that plate like depresses and locks into place, it doesn't pop back up.
Okay.
Presses so it's even with the rest of the floor, and then it just stays there. It's like
Door's
rock
locked?
solid.
Let's
Yeah,
open
door's
that guy.
locked. Go
Okay.
ahead, give it a whirl.
Grr.
Oh yeah,
That's
you
one.
knocked this one out of the water. And that was you could actually just tell, like you dove right into that one because it looked more like the easier locks and the crazy one that you were just dealing with. So, anyways, that door opens up. Actually, when this door opens up, it's kind of like, you guys ever seen Pulp Fiction?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
When they open the briefcase?
I need a glow.
Yeah, it's like that. As the door opens, it's just like this. It just like spills out of the room, and there's just like mountains of gold and crazy golden statues, chests filled with like gems and all kinds of stuff.
That's weird.
Careful now, Shadow.
No.
I know you're
greedy.
tempted.
No,
You're
no.
tempted, probably. We want to do like some perception of this thing. Make
Yeah,
sure it looks
definitely.
normal.
Clementine pulls something out of like a satchel or something, and then hands a sack or bag to Shadow. Should be able to carry about 250 pounds.
Okay.
Wait, don't go in there until you're sure it's safe.
So can we just do a perception check, or just?
Sure.
I'm sorry. I don't want to ask for a check. I want to ask if there's something strange about the room.
Okay.
It's filled with gold.
That's
Like just off
strange.
the top of my head.
In you go,
Yeah,
then,
man.
Varn.
Like your first impression, as soon as that door opens, is you're like, "Thank God, Aramil's not here."
Right.
Are you saying he's greedy?
No, I'm just. Hey, man, I didn't say it.
You didn't say it.
Were there any other markings on this door to indicate property or ownership?
No, it just had Yeah, no, there was no markings there.
I walk in.
Should we detect magic? I'm asking if somebody's smarter than me.
It's just gold and statues, you said?
Gold statues, like chests.
Oh, you said chests? I
Like
start
all
kind
kind.
of like fiddling at the chests to see if they open or anything.
They're
Well,
all
that's
missing.
Well, I mean, they're already open. They're like overflowing with gold and jewels and stuff.
Oh, okay. And
See,
it
like
appears real.
suits of armor and swords and.
Is there a suit of
Whereas
plate?
the storage room you were in earlier, imagine all the stuff that was in that storage room was actually brand spanking new, made out of the most expensive materials.
Are the floors and the ceilings of this room wet or dry?
They're dry. They look clean, actually. Like no cobwebs, no dust, no nothing.
Something's not right about this place.
Yeah.
You're
I
right.
agree.
It seems too clean.
It's too good to be true.
I'm gonna spend some time because it does look like a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna spend some time searching, like looking for anything out of the ordinary or anything that's worth picking up for me. Anything of religious.
Faren backed up.
I'm like, this doesn't seem right.
Religious importance?
Religious importance. This is a tomb, right? Or tome? Tomb.
Yeah, but it's not like a religious tomb. It's more like a
No, I know.
familial.
But when somebody dies, like sometimes they have like religious iconography or whatever. Just anything like that. Again, that's
insinuating that I'm missing something.
No. Don't focus on the things that don't matter to you. That's one thing you need to get over. Focus on the things that I said that do matter to you. So I said I want to search the room. Your first mentality should be, I want her to search the room. How do I make her do it?
Yeah. So I want. Roll me a perception.
Okay. And most of the things that you guys say, like, and you know this more than anybody, Chad, most of the things people say, I don't pay attention to because I'm focusing on what drives the story forward. That's something you need to learn, Chad. You will get it. I believe in you. I suck at it. There's a bunch of gold.
Oh, what carrying room are you using?
Let me see here.
Standard carrying capacity or encumbrance?
Hold on a second.
We're not getting the bear with gold. It's
so
pointless.
You're looking around, John.
Yeah.
You don't notice anything suspicious. You don't notice anything that looks like awesome. But after poking around for a while and looking at just about everything once.
Sure. You can move me to wherever part of the room you want to.
Okay. I mean, you're right about here. You're pretty convinced that all the gold is real. You're pretty convinced it's the real deal.
Okay. Yeah, I make sure that Shadow knows that, and I say it appears that this is just the treasure hoard of the people person who died here or was buried here.
Okay, so Shadow will trust Clementine and walk in with a big sack and start filling it up.
As soon as you reach out to grab a handful of gold, your hand just like punches right through it like it's a pile of sand. And starts dissolving into sand, which just sort of floods out until it's covering the entire room.
So the floor is covered in sand. Okay.
It's like up to your ankles after everything's kind of dissolved.
Sure.
When I see this happening, we're going to work towards the door again.
Yep. Snowman style, just climbing our way back out.
This way?
That was bullshit.
That was bullshit.
And Varn will pin the door shut behind us.
Hold on.
What?
I look at everybody and I say, we need to kind of come to a decision and decide which way we're going. We've already kind of come from that way. I'm pretty sure that that's just going to wrap around. Probably. I don't know.
You mean the west? You're talking about the west?
Yeah, if we go west, I feel like that, I don't know. Maybe there's something over there. Let's go check it out. But we haven't really gone east.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. I'm cool with that. Sounds reasonable.
Your guys' call, though.
That's fine with me.
Because there was that whole other door, though, like in the entryway that we could, kind of, if we go back, we could check that out too.
I want to go where the gold rush is going. They should be going west, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the rune. This is the door with the runes over here?
No.
No.
I don't think so. Was it?
This was just another door.
I think that one was down further south, down here or something. It ended up being nothing. We went through that door.
Well, there is a door to the east, so we could open that one if you want.
All right, let me stand back past the blast zone. There we go.
I would like to check the door.
All right, roll me investigation.
Man, nice.
Okay, hold on a second.
It's my man Shadow. Give me some paw.
Yeah. Get my rogue on.
Yep. Got to be careful giving you paw, though. You may have those claws on.
So, okay, I get it, John. I get it. Shadow's checking out that door, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, yeah, definitely locked.
But not trapped?
No, not trapped.
Okay, let's unlock it.
This lock is very similar to the super hard one.
So Shadow will call over Varn and ask for his help.
Just a sec.
I think we lost
Sexy.
Varn.
Varn is writing something on that door in chalk. We just left.
You put sand room.
Yep.
Cool.
And he pitting the door shut, so anything that was chilling in there is stuck in there. He's down to 8. And what did you need me to do with this door? Just
Help as I tried to pick the lock.
okay.
Yeah!
No, not the trick lock. Not the real lock. It's this one right here.
That is the massive. Yep, that's the one.
But
Yeah, you like had him hold it. You put his hands on it, and you're like steady. Then you just reached in with this tiny little pin, and it was just like bink, and you touch one little thing, and the whole thing just.
Nice.
So yeah, the lock springs open. The doors open inward. And hold on a second, gotta delete this.
You are a master burglar, my friend.
Burglar with the
But only when he has help.
Yeah.
That's right.
Move out into the room and inspect.
Okay.
All the
well,
traps go off.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All the traps go off.
Okay, hold on a second.
I'll blame the cat for not.
Hey, I did my job.
Since you guys like just fucked with the sand, basically by the time that door opens,
Ah.
there a third one?
That'd be really.
Get in there, Faren.
Yeah. Up to you, Chad.
Yep, I will.
But what is this even?
I think we're going to have to roll.
They look like mummies, Chad.
All you guys.
No.
Is that not what they
Oh,
are?
okay, so it's the guy and his chief attendant. Alrighty.
So
Oh, thank God.
two.
Yeah, one of them
Mummy.
looks like they're dwarven mummies. I mean, the approximation of dwarven mummies. They look like a couple big burly corpses. Manes of what was once probably like really fine clothing. One of them looks a bit more opulent than the other. And as soon as that door opens, these two things turn around and look at you. Everybody roll initiative.
As they face off against me, I raise my fiery blade and I look them dead in the eye and I say, "The rose blossoms. Get ready to feel its thorns."
God.
And Varn just kind of looks at him and is like, I'll guard the rear, guys. Have fun.
Got the back.
I'll make sure no one sneaks up on you.
How high is the
He
ceiling?
opened right out of that.
So
I'd
basically, you guys open the door. They turn to look, and even as the door opens, Clementine identifies the threat and just steps forward to meet it.
Can you
We
put up
need,
the tracker, Chad, please?
I'm sorry.
we need
Put up the tracker, please.
Tracker
Okay.
and lessons for you, my friend. Yeah, you've already got everybody removed. That's not necessary. You don't have to kill everybody to do that. I'm gonna have to reroll. Okay. Yeah, it'll automatically replace, and I'll go ahead and change mine to what my initiative really was the first time around, but it'll automatically replace whatever initiative's on the board if you don't wipe the board. You just need to make sure that your monsters aren't still there for the last fight.
Okay. Bitch. Why don't you just roll me some goddamn initiative?
I don't think I can make friends with these guys, Shadow.
Okay. I know you wanted to try, though.
Hold on, guys. A quick lesson. Right-click on the token. It'll bring up a menu of options. You see how it says
Yeah.
add a turn at the top?
Yeah.
Click that. It'll add a token on the initiative board with a 0 initiative, and then you can just change it to whatever you rolled, or you can just make stuff up and go as fast as you like. Don't tell anybody, though.
Yeah, okay. First things first, let me... Fuck it. Okay. So...
You have. What are you doing there, Faren?
I'm just having fun. I'm waiting for my turn. Broken heart. All right.
Oh, look at that. How did that happen? One mummy glares at Clementine. She steps forward, says her badass thing. There's a Clementine. Dreadful glare.
Okay. So, wisdom saving throw, DC 11? Okay. I fail.
Fails by 5 or more. It is also paralyzed for the same duration. So you are paralyzed till the end of the mummy's next turn.
Which mummy did that to her?
Top one.
Okay.
Like it glared at her and its eyes sort of just like flared for a moment. But they like flared with like... And the other mummies did too, but it doesn't matter because she failed hard.
Yep.
And they both step forward. Sure. Is this an auto crit because she's paralyzed?
No.
Really?
Yeah, it's just an advantage attack. Still wearing armor.
Still.
That'll miss.
Oh, well, advantage, so.
That'll hit.
So you take 21.
20. Oh, okay, 21's fine.
And use Constitution saving throw.
These guys are pretty badass.
I think so.
Okay. You can regain hit points, and your hit point maximum decreases by. Well. Oh, yeah, it doesn't decrease. Yeah, you got 24 hours. You got time.
Yeah, the necrotic damage that was rolled is the amount that is reduced by. Yeah.
Oh, I got you. So you took 10 damage, and that's how much it'll be reduced.
The necrotic damage is the reduction, right?
Oh, do you get a reduction immediately?
Yeah, if I fail it. If I don't, then I don't take the necrotic damage.
Okay, I got you. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on now. Well, shit. John, it's nothing personal, buddy.
No, I know. It's the incompetence of a new player, or new DM.
Both those attacks missed.
I'll
I
actually.
specifically whispered to you, these are challenge rating 5s.
Oh, actually, these two were part of this encounter.
No, that's fine.
John?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I burned my inspiration that you pass it.
Oh, so I pass it.
Oh, excellent.
Okay, so plus 11.
Who's there, Varn? What do you say?
Nice.
What do you say that is so inspirational?
Shake it off.
He sings a Taylor
Sing
Swift
it,
song.
sing it. Yeah, right.
You ruined it.
I do
Varn
have
totally
level
listened.
1 bard. I could sing it.
You would totally listen to Taylor Swift.
Me? I have kids.
No, I'm
That's
saying
my
Varn-
excuse.
Clementine
Varn
will listen to
would.
Taylor Quips.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm paralyzed until the end of their turn, and their turn's over, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So let me
Got it.
just.
Wait, I can't hear anybody.
I'm waiting.
No,
Oh, good. I thought I went,
Shadow was up.
silent.
So
Yeah.
Shadow?
Yeah, Shadow's up.
Shadow is going to attack this one right here with Ring of the Ram.
Huh.
And we will do 3 charges.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
you keep
Yeah.
cutting out.
That's so weird. Okay. Sorry about that. Ring of the Ram. You're hitting the one that. Which one?
The one that attacked Clementine. So
They
it looks
both
like.
attacked her, but one hit her.
So I'm attacking to the one to the north then. So
Okay.
so I got a 10, a 20, and a 26.
So how that works?
So are you spending all 3 charges, or just making?
I
one
am
attack?
spending all 3 charges.
You're doing it wrong. So just
You can use an. Okay, go ahead.
You don't roll 3 attacks. You just roll once, and then the damage is increased for each charge that you apply to it. You get an extra 2d10 damage for each charge added. So
Okay.
Oh, so just
So
hit
you roll
like
the
you-
first one.
I missed.
Yeah. And you, how many charges did you use?
Oh.
it would just be one, wouldn't it?
it'd be 3.
It would be 3, even though
You
I missed.
So the ring has 3 charges.
And
You spend the charges 1 to 3 to fire the shot. You rolled a 10. It missed. All 3 of those charges go bye-bye.
Okay.
And they don't
Okay.
respawn
I get.
later.
Okay. That's okay.
Yeah. But if you were to somehow magically hit because of inspiration from someone,
I don't have inspiration, unfortunately.
I don't either.
then you could have mollywopped it for 60.
60-10.
No, he already rolled the damage. 23 plus 20 plus 10.
Plus sneak attack.
No, I'm not a valid option for that.
It's not a ranged attack.
Well, you don't get sneak attack for range attacks.
Yes, you do.
Only if an ally is adjacent to it, but I'm not a valid ally for that.
Oh, okay.
It's incapacitated.
I'm paralyzed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Anyways,
Anyway, I miss. And so I'm just gonna step back a little way behind my friend Faren and see what happens.
Oh, you
I done
failed
fucked
your
up.
dreadful glare, John.
Yeah, I'm just paralyzed guy.
Okay,
God
and
damn
that's
it.
a fear effect, right?
It sure is, yeah.
but now it's also a paralyze effect.
But it, real quick, Chad. The truth of the matter is the paralyzation isn't a type of effect. It's coming from the frightened condition. It's basically a stacking condition. So, like, if you get poisoned and it also paralyzes you, the poison, it's still a poison. So, if there's some way to get rid of fear, then yeah.
Succeeds on the saving throw.
Yeah. If there's an effect that gets rid of the frightened condition, then it gets rid of the paralyzed as well, because the paralyzed condition is set to the frightened. It says for the same
So it's end of the mummy's next turn. Okay.
Right.
Anyways, so that was Shadow's turn. Moving along, it's Varn's turn.
Yeah.
Hey, dwarf.
Sorry, I'm trying to find an appropriate song in order to have this go by, but I cannot right now.
Just shake it off is good. It's been solid.
I will move to be adjacent to you as a move, or as my move,
I like that.
and then Varn is amazing. So you get 2 temporary hit points. Also, you're immune to fear.
Nice.
So the frightened
nice.
condition goes away, and 2 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Oh my
you
God,
want to know
that's
what's
exciting.
you want to know what's super awesome, John?
What's that?
I could inspire you if you wanted.
I like inspiration.
It's bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I like inspiration. I don't care where it comes from.
Okay.
Or I could rally
Not
you.
afraid anymore.
What does rally do?
You gain 1d8 plus 2 hit points.
No, I'm good.
Temporary hit points.
I still have 30-something hit points, guys.
Bardic Inspiration.
Cool. All right, so
That's my turn.
Afraid. And then a dwarf walks up behind me and touches my back. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. And I'll just go ahead and attack. The one that a ram's head flew at.
I'm sorry, was that?
Oh, sorry. Varn was done with his turn. I apologize.
Yeah, okay. I got you.
Yeah, he moved. He actioned and bonus action, so I just assumed. Sorry, I
Good.
did it again. I'm the worst. Clementine will go ahead and smash on this a-hole, the top one.
Okay.
And then I will start by shield checking it. So go ahead and make an athletics check or acrobatics, your choice. Oh my god, that is pathetic.
Wow.
This is not my night. It is not my night. Okay, well I'm gonna go to my extra attacks or my action attack. Attack
John.
number 1. Fuck you, dude.
Jesus.
You can-
Fuck.
Inspiration that if you wanted to get it up to 11.
It's not gonna matter, but can I? 9 won't. No, because I'm the setter of the DC. He's the setter or the defender against it, so he has to just hit my DC. 9.
Okay, so
Right. So if you got a 10 or 11, you'd need a 5 or a 6.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Because it's not inspiration. It's okay. Well, hold on, Chad. We're gonna throw some confusing stuff. Is it D8, right?
It's a D6.
Or D6. Okay. Boom. So 11 or 7. Yeah, it sucked. Okay. So don't ignore that part there. I have wasted my inspiration, and then I attack it and crit it for that's a total of 14 slashing and
hold on a second.
18 fire.
D6 is 50.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they don't like
You
fire.
chop this motherfucker's arm off. Like, you come in from the side, and it goes through completely and goes like halfway through his torso and stops. And this disgusting, like, wheezing cry, scream as, like, the rags around its body combust and it starts burning.
She kind of has the blade stuck in it for a second, and then pulls back and kind
Why
of
the
pulls the blade
fuck?
pommel close to her chest, and then she'll raise the blade back up and strike him again.
Okay, so hold on a second. That was 50 damage. Okay, Jesus fuck, man.
You don't need much math. I'm going to go ahead and strike him down. I think, unless he has like 100 hit points.
How did you come at him this time? Like, how you want to do this?
So, you said I cut his arm through, cut it off, and then cut into his body, right?
Yeah.
I pulled the blade out, like sizzling and popping, and then I raised it up over my head and struck straight down at its skull.
Yeah, it goes like plows through his head and down into his torso and actually completes the cut from the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
So like that whole chunk of his torso just falls off.
Pretty. And I'm gonna go ahead and just look at the other thing and just I'm ready to rock and roll.
It is super pissed. Like the one you killed was the one that was more decorated.
Uh-huh.
The thing will not let me just click directly on the tokens. I have to click like to the left of them.
It lags sometimes, yeah. It's weird.
That thing's okay. So that's your turn. Actually, because of that, it's gonna make an attack against you.
Okay.
Wham.
Well, hold on. It's just attacking for no reason?
It's pissed. It's like
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
your saving throw.
Oh, that's wrong. It should be +2 more. Or +3 more. I actually have proficiency in it.
All right. You survive this time. You take 7 damage.
So 5.
Faren's turn.
All right. I could heal you as a bonus action because you've been hit twice now, right?
I'm not bloodied.
You're about bloodied, you said?
I'm not
Oh, you're not bloodied. All right. Well, I was going to cast something, but now since you've totally wiped out that one, I'm not going to bother. I will just move over here. Oh, sorry, I gotta do this right. Move over here.
Fucking imagine if Clementine was a.
And can I throw a produce flame at him? I should be able to. That's what I'm gonna do. Does an 18
Yeah, you
hit?
Jesus. Okay.
I wish it would have been. It's not that extra damage, right? That extra 6.
That's
You
16.
actually dealt. Oh no, you didn't crit. Woo, thank God.
No, I didn't crit.
Thank God.
Right, I just did 11 damage.
Disappointing. Oh Jesus. So yeah, an 18 hits, you do 11 damage.
All right. Now that is a regular
It
cast.
hits it, and you can see like rags start to smolder and like burn up its body.
It doesn't like fire, I bet.
No, it's like kind of flailing and squirming around. Still pissed. It's like trying to take cheap shots at Clementine, but it's also trying to avoid the flames.
All right. Well, I think that's all I'm going to do for now because I think next go around that thing's going to be dead.
Yeah, we'll see what
I have
happens.
faith in my friends here, especially Clementine.
Just really loudly. It screeches almost like the other thing died, except not quite as mournfully. And it just lays into Clementine.
Great.
So, swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Or it
Super not
hilariously
cool.
flails about.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, as it's on fire.
After like its 2 weird, awkward swings, it pulls a top hat out of nowhere and puts it on.
Starts doing the Michael Jackson thing.
Thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were in the same page.
Yep.
Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow will 5, 10.
Wish it was a
15,
spellcaster.
20, 25.
There's a lot of things that you'll wish early on, but later on you'll realize that you shouldn't have wished.
I
those
can
things.
get here.
You're not trying to win. You're trying to make everybody have fun.
That's true.
I know you
I
hate
wanna
my
be dynamic.
guts, but I don't
I
try
don't
and
hate your
murder.
guts. You're just like cutting
I
through
know-
these things.
I know. But
Are
again,
you? I'm sorry. Is Clementine up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
She's
Roll.
good. I'm sorry. You made your
Short
27
sword,
hits.
sneak attack,
So that's
and
15.
then dagger.
Second.
15 damage.
Yeah.
Second.
And all this is magical.
Yep.
Does not like that. Stab right about where somebody else's like liver. Like your short sword goes in where somebody's liver would be when you pull the sword out, and then your dagger goes where somebody's kidney would be. And when you pull that weapon out, the holes start like gushing like gray sand. It just starts like shaking out of this thing as it's flailing around.
I'm gonna step
its
back.
Its insides are like powder.
I'll step back.
Like it's really hurting. Oh,
Okay.
is that it for you?
Yep.
Okay.
Now Varn is going to do amazing things. Amazing things.
We're ready.
Do them.
Dazzle.
Actually, no. And
Passive perception.
his mother was a hamster, and his father smelt elderberries. Passive perception is 10.
Okay, passive perception is 10. Anybody else?
I got a +0, so I don't notice a lot of things.
I got a good one.
What's passive perception?
It's basically
plus
your
perception.
perception plus 10.
Your perception plus 10?
Mine would be 18. Faren would be 18. He's wisdom based.
Yeah.
Wait, did he kill it?
No. It's still clinging on to life.
Okay.
Faren notices these guys start creeping around the wall,
Oh,
around the
crap.
corner.
Jerks.
I hate that when things come creeping around the corner.
Is okay.
Varn's done. He doesn't have a bonus action.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, he does, but he doesn't know to use it because.
Yeah, bear with me for a second, guys.
When I notice that thing, I say, guys, it looks like there's another one coming from the corridor. So now you guys know.
Oh, yeah, not just one.
At least one. Two. I see two. I see dead people.
This place seems overrun.
Okay, well, we can pin this door shut.
I could throw a fireball out there. Or
Your
not
turn just-
fireball. Flame
Your
sphere.
turn
Yeah.
is concluded, so Faren can do
Yeah.
it
Oh,
on
yeah.
his turn.
Does he have pittance?
In the meantime, I'm just going to slash this one down
I don't think so. But I'll check.
by...
Oh, yeah. You just fucking... You through its torso, and your sword just, like, cuts straight through it, and the edges of the cut, like, burst into flame. Thing's body falls in twain. Like, the flames are actually just, like, roaring and billowing and consuming its corpse.
Yeah, so as it's falling
Turn
back,
dramatically.
I leave the sword in it, and since I haven't drawn any weapons or anything, I draw my longbow. That's a bonus action. As a part of that, I'm putting my shield up, and I will go ahead and fire a longbow shot into the guys that are coming upon us. Yep.
The one on top.
Yeah.
Does that work for you?
Yeah, leave it. It's fine. And then I'm done.
Faren?
All right. I am going to shut the door. Is that a move?
Nice. Shut that door.
Going to the door. Yeah, part of your move action.
Actually, I'm right next to it, but I mean,
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I'd like to like shut it and then move down here to Clementine.
I look at you before you start moving away from the door. I say, hold fast, secure the door.
I was going to heal you. Can I heal him and then move back?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
Stop trying to. I'm not a damsel in distress. I look at you and I say, hold fast the door.
I'll be like, all right, gender equality doesn't exist in this fantasy world.
It sure
Or
does.
actually, it exists more than it does in real life.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'll hold the door. Which
That's the part
door?
where Rhea was telling everybody what to do.
Right.
Is the part where she kept being like, why are you grabbing me? Let go of me.
Right.
All right. Which side of the
Stop trying to
door?
be my fin.
Sorry, which side of the door are the hinges on? Top or bottom?
Door splits in the middle and opens in both directions.
Oh, it does. That's really weird. All right. I'm just going to stand on whatever side makes sense. I'll just stand here. That's fine.
All right.
Sorry.
I mean, basically, you're standing.
In the middle.
Whatever. Is that
I'll
it for your turn?
I'll cast Produce Flame again just so I have it. I'm just holding it. I can hold it in my hand and throw it whenever I want. So
Which one you hitting?
I'm not going to hit it. I'm not going to hit any of them. I'm going to shut the door first and then have the flame just in my hand for later. It lasts a little while, 10 minutes. So
All right.
I'll stand here.
On to the mummies. Because I fucked up my numbers a little bit. One over here. This one moves over here.
There's still a door there.
Yeah, he has to get
you
through
didn't
me.
close it.
I
Yeah,
did.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry if it wasn't clear because I was also talking about moving, but I wanted to close the door, then move, and then move back. But then Clementine told me not to move to her, so then I just basically stayed where I was.
All right.
And close
So
it.
here's what the first one's gonna do. He's gonna try and shove the door open. He's got
Oh, good. I
God.
can beat that.
Oh god.
I can beat that. Hopefully, they're dead. Do you want me to roll my strength save or just strength check?
You can do. I mean, are you proficient in athletics?
No.
Okay, doesn't matter. Just do a
Just
strength
athletics.
check.
All right, I'll just do a strength check. Oh my gosh, I thought I could beat him.
Boom.
Look
That
at
beats
that.
the
I beat
first
him the
one.
first time, though, right?
Pushes the door open.
Wait.
Wait. It should be one for each check, right? Like they're opposed.
You rolled
No.
two checks. He doesn't roll one for both. It's one contest for each. There's two doors.
Yeah.
No. They're like double doors. Each door opens.
Sure, I get you. Okay, they busted.
Thing. I didn't know he'd already
Darn
closed the door because I was going to make that difficult for him.
Well, he asked you, and
Oh.
you said you can do it as part of your move.
Oh no, I thought he was talking about something else. But
No.
anyways, I said it. It happened. So now
All
they're
right,
trying to
sorry about
bust
that.
down the doors and get in. Fine, man. It's cool. Yeah, I'm the DM. This shit's about to pop off.
The door flies off. We all die.
That is the check for the other one.
The third one?
No. Advantage.
Oh.
So this one's also made with advantage, but I'm not sure I can beat a 21.
Why would you want to beat it? You already won. If you're saying you're opening the door, just open the door. Don't be a
Yeah, it's funny for me because I was
Unless
like,
I get another one.
And it happened.
If I had another one, that's what it would have been.
Varn
Then-
gets cracked in the face by one of the doors just opening right there. Catching the
Yep.
Man, I was done. I was like shown up by your mummy.
Doors open. And they kind of exerted all their effort getting the doors open. Those doors fly open and you guys stumble back. One of them does this to Faren. The other one does this to Varn.
So I do a DC saving throw. Wisdom. That's my
Damn, son.
stuff, man.
Oh,
I did roll
guys.
good too. I rolled a 19, so that's kind of crazy.
All right. That's it for the mummies. Well played, guys. Well played. You had some bad rolls, but that's okay.
All right, look who came for dinner, Shadow.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, key thing, Chad, is you want to make sure you announce and you got to run the show. You're the guy, so just let Shadow know he's next.
Right. Shadow, you're up.
Yep. Absolutely. Shadow will attack the one that's to the south. Yep.
Ooh, that's sweet sneak attack.
Yep. Sneak attack.
That's some good stuff.
23.
Okay.
Not bad.
So
And then we'll use dagger.
30. Okay. Damn, son.
Yeah.
And then we're going to scoot. Let's just go over here a little ways. Like over here.
How's that?
Right there. How's
How's
that?
that safe withdrawal work?
It's swashbuckler. If he makes an attack, hit or miss, he walks away. It's like the mobile feed.
Okay. Yeah, these things don't have reach. Yeah, that creature. But you weren't within range of the other one. I was hoping I could take a swing at you. Anyways, is that it for you?
That's it.
Alright, Varn, you're up.
All right. Man, what to do here?
Go ham.
All right. I will drop my halberd and ready my great axe and smash.
Jesus.
Nice.
And
Is that magical?
Not magical. No.
no,
Okay.
it's just pure dwarven awesomeness.
Where it looked like the other weapons were kind of like tearing into these things, you actually feel like you just slammed your axe into like a pile of clay. Like it got in there, but it didn't go very far.
Is anyone hurt?
I'm the only
Just
one who's taking
one guy?
damage. Yeah, I'm fine though.
You?
I think I'm gonna action search
Nice.
and do it again.
Nice. Okay. Yes, same deal.
Cool.
Use some
Alright.
fire. Use some fire.
How high are the ceilings in this place?
Maybe about 10 feet.
Okay, so
Like
how
from,
tall?
Yeah,
You said
floor to
these,
ceiling, 10 feet.
these are dwarves, right? You said they were dwarf mummies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I click my boots, and I say a word in Celestial. Wings sprout out from the heels, and I'll fly over this guy, just right over top him. When I hit the ground there, after flipping through the air and landing there, I'm going to shoulder check shield into the one that's adjacent north to me. No
Yeah,
opportunity
longbow.
attacks. Yeah, I pulled the sword out. Sorry, I pulled the sword out as I move away, dropping the longbow. Pull the sword out of the dead, dying mummy
Okay.
as it's cindering, and then fly.
Your shield?
I can pull my. I can't pull my shield.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I can don and doff shield as a part of another action. Yeah, so I'll do that as well. So I'll pull the shield out and pick up the sword, fly over the mummy, and then shoulder check that one.
The one that's already been getting hurt?
The other one.
Oh, okay. Well, roll me athletics.
Yep. Maybe. Yay! So that one's prone.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attack my first attack against the one that has been taking damage. That'll hit, I think. Yeah. We've been hitting with lower. Is it still standing?
God, these things. Not that. Okay. Hold on a second. 19 and. Yeah, this thing's dead.
Is it? Okay. I'll go ahead and
beat it up.
I'll put my second attack into the one that's prone. I have advantage on this attack. It still misses, probably. It's garbage.
Oh, yeah. The 10 totally missed.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and use this, and then I'll go in on him as more. Attack and hit? Yes.
Okay.
Oh, advantage, yeah, 17. And then attack and probably.
Nice.
So 11 and not 20 slashing damage and 16 fire.
Be 23 or.
So if
sorry,
the fire
20.
If the fire's being doubled, it's vulnerable. Then it would be 16 times 2, so that'd be 32 plus 20, so 52 damage.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, so you guys see her kind of pull the sword out of the dying mummy, and it just kind of falls to cinder. She flies over the other mummy as she pulls her shield off of her back. Her bow being dropped somewhere midstream. Shoulder check / dead / falls / dead.
This is very Kill Bill-ish.
Pretty badass.
I loosened them up for you. Like a jar of pickles.
I look at Varn and I say, if this place is infested with these undead, we should probably go back and find a cleric. I don't feel safe going in, especially if the others that might be within are stronger.
Oh, aye. There be no doubt of that.
We're not too far from the camp. We might as well make our way back and find the cleric.
Well, sure. I'm okay with that. I think we've been handling these guys pretty easily, though. To be honest, I haven't used any of my spell power or my wild shapes.
Your Clementine killed every single one.
Yeah, Clementine, you're basically killing everything. All we need to do is keep you alive, and we could just grind through this place.
I know. Discord.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm an old boy. So if you guys want to go for a little longer, we can check a little bit more. But
Oh, hold on a second. What is that?
I have a hard bedtime at 9 o'clock.
Really cool, because I was just going to suggest, hey, we can keep going, but I'm going to need a quick break, or we can go ahead and stop here.
Yeah, you've done pretty good for your first time. I would suggest, just a heads up, like read the module, like a little bit of a preface, and if we're leaving the place, you can repopulate it. It's perfectly fine, and kind of make a bit of it your own too, just by looking through it. But the thing that you want to keep in mind, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the stream. Thanks for watching. If you were watching,
Yeah, Ian. Thanks for watching.
I don't want to.